Greetings! For the purposes of this video, my name is Jomaré Issachar, and today I want to talk about leg day, because today was leg day for me. Oh, I am the Christian bodybuilder, by the way. The only one. All of the bodybuilders are going to hell. That's a joke. Not all of the bodybuilders are going to hell, but yes, so this channel was started because I really want to be a bodybuilder one day, which basically means I would really like to step on stage one day. I'd like to be a competitive bodybuilder. My dream would be to get a pro card, but I don't want to dedicate my life to it. I've got many other interests and passions that I find more important, and also I would only want to do it naturally. I was really inspired actually by Will Tennyson's journey and his video on natural bodybuilding. I'm really impressed by his physique, and it would be amazing to achieve something like that someday. But yes, so today I want to talk about leg day. So yesterday I gave a broad sort of overview of what this channel is about. It's about, how can you bodybuild, a sport which is almost entirely directed at glorifying oneself and one's own body. How can one bodybuild as a Christian? But today I want to talk about the more sort of, the grind, the hard part of bodybuilding. And the hardest part of bodybuilding, as everyone knows, it's not the dieting, it's leg day. Squats in particular. How do you do leg day as a Christian bodybuilder? Now, I find leg day really hard. I hate it. And I don't hate going to the gym, but, it's difficult. It's a challenge. It's a struggle. And I enjoy, pushing through the struggle. But leg day is a particular challenge, and squatting is the worst. And for the longest time, I tried to get through, difficult sets like squats, like anyone else would, like I saw on the internet. So, I'd watch, but I know this is cringe, I'd watch like David Goggins edits, and I'd watch, Sebum, and I'd think about, I try to, it's my discipline, like Goggins always talks about, you just do it. I just did it because, I'm that kind of guy, and it's not because, I created Goggins, this new version of me that could push through the pain. And to be perfectly honest, it wasn't that effective, okay? I mean, I've done plenty of leg days. I've pushed through some hard sets, don't get me wrong. But honestly, I'd call it a fairly subpar performance on my part. Too much time spent standing around between sets, dreading what I was about to do. Too much time spent on my phone looking for the perfect edit or the perfect song or music to motivate me. But what I found far more useful is what I've done today. So when I was squatting, when I was, about to step under the bar, which I know probably you're curious, 90 kilograms, which, it's a start, yes, this is what I used to help me today, and it helped me far more than any of the David Goggins edits ever did. So I've got my Bible here, Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. I am crucified with Christ. Nevertheless, I live. Yet not I, but Christ liveth in me. It is not, and this life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Now, this is in a slightly older version than you might have heard before, but it's a very famous verse, and you might have often heard it quoted as, "It is no longer I who live, but Christ which lives through me." Now, when I, as a regenerate Christian, when I face every challenge in this life, among the greatest of which is leg day, when I am looking at something that I hate to do, but I understand is righteous and necessary for me to do, as I, put my body under dominion, as I build something beautiful and glorious for God, to magnify him, as I, endeavor to push through the struggle, I can't do it. I recognize that. There is no power in me. There is no goodness that comes from me. For all good things are sent from God. That's what it says in the Bible. And I, the old Joshua who, failed to do leg day, who fails the set, I'm crucified. But I still live, but not me. It's Christ which lives through me. Christ, the creator of the universe. Christ, who sustains all things, by whom the bar that I'm about to lift continues existing, by whom the strength in my legs is generated. That is who lives through me. And while there's still a remnant, while I still have sin, the old me is there to decrease, and Christ is there to increase for the confirmation of my salvation, as it says in one of Peter's letters. I can't remember whether it's the first or second. But yes, so my advice is, when you step under the bar, or when you've got a leg day, you want to squat, or it's a particular hard set that you don't normally enjoy very much, if you're a Christian, you can say to yourself, I can do this, but not because of anything that is in me. No, let me say that again. I can't do this. I cannot lift this bar, but I am dead. I don't exist anymore. It is Christ which lives through me. By his power, by his strength, I will accomplish this. The weakness, the fear I feel is part of the old dead me which was crucified. The new me, the new self that was raised in the water of baptism, is Christ. Is a Christian, a little Christ on this earth. Christ's power, Christ's love through me. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about today.